Hi everyone, Jarrod Nickel, Executive Director of ProjectCOE.com here, and we promised you more video reviews, so that's exactly what you're getting. Today I'm going to talk about MotorStorm Apocalypse. It's supposed to be the last in the trilogy, but we'll see about that. But what I found the most amazing about this entry, at least, is sort of how it does feel like it wraps up everything that's come before. I mean, if you go back to the original MotorStorm, it was one of the very first games that we saw during that infamous E3 trailer reel where everyone was like, no, that can't possibly be real. But what ended up coming out actually was a really, really solid arcade racer. And, you know, everything that's been good about the series has sort of culminated into Apocalypse. So what is the one feature that really stands out, like the great as we call it? Well, that is the chaos itself. In the other two entries for the PS3, you're always, you know, racing, trying to push off your opponents off of cliffs and smash them into things. Well, in Apocalypse, where you're racing is literally falling apart. There's earthquakes, there's hurricanes, there's explosions all over the place. And while all this is going on, you're still trying to throw your opponents, you know, out of the track, or, you know, just crush them, what have you. And it's sort of that absolute adrenaline rush of, my goodness, are we even going to survive this lap, let alone this race, is what really stands out above everything else. Now, other great features, or good features, include the progression system. The way this one works, instead of selecting the vehicle you want to use and then replaying the different tracks over and over and over again, or environments as I call them, the way this has worked is there's a story mode now in which you have a rookie level, what I consider a medium level, and then the veteran level. And what happens here is that you're given different vehicles depending on which story you're playing through, and obviously more advanced artificial intelligence as it progresses. Now, you don't have a choice. You can't just select veteran right away. You have to start on rookie and then move your way up. But let me tell you, by the time you get a veteran, it's absolutely insane what's going on. The environments are exploding literally everywhere. You'll do one lap and think, this is not so bad. Then an earthquake hits, and suddenly everything you knew about the track is completely changed. That leads right into the fact that MotorStorm Apocalypse is technically impressive. There is virtually no slowdown, even with all this, you know, different chaos going on, all the different particle effects. There's smoke, rain, there's a hurricane, there's so much stuff going on. Another gameplay element that I thought was greatly enhanced is the new boost system. What this allows you to do is, you know, just get a boost of acceleration, just like in the previous MotorStorms. But what's very interesting here is now, if you drive over water, or if you're in the air for extended period of times, you can actually decrease the boost meter so that your vehicle doesn't explode. And what this does is it adds a new element to the strategy of racing. Finally, there's a great multiplayer mode, both online and offline, tons of different modes, hybrid modes, everything. It's all good. And again, it's a technically impressive game, so don't expect much slowdown or anything like that. Now, of course, no game is perfect. Like the other MotorStorms, a lot of the races require a lot of trial and error. So, especially with this one, because it's so chaotic, what'll happen is, as you do, say, one lap, you'll think, oh, okay, I can now take the right path, but then the earthquake or a hurricane or whatever happens, and suddenly that right path no longer exists. So I found that can be a little bit deterring from the experience, but whatever, it's a minor complaint. The ugly, as I call it, is got to be the story itself. It's stupid. I didn't enjoy it whatsoever, and the cutscenes, while they were similar to Infamous, I don't know, I just didn't get into the vibe. I didn't think it really held out too well. And anyways, there you go. That's MotorStorm Apocalypse in a nutshell. The lowdown is, go and pick it up if you're a fan of arcade racers and you want to experience something a little bit different. It's an absolutely sensational game. I had a real blast, and maybe I'll see you online. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon with another video review. Be sure to hit up ProjectCOE.com for all the latest video game news, reviews, previews, and special features. Thanks.